Okay, guys. So now as you can see, Contabo. So this is the hostings, and they are providing the best services and also the best price for your VPS. Okay, fine. So when you go to the official website, so it's a Germany-based company. So here, as you can see, it's saying welcome back. So get the cloud instance or dedicated server you want for a price you will okay, so as you can see, VPS 4.15 starting with 2 CPU, 4 GB RAM, and also 50 GB NVMe M2 drive. So if you are planning to use the virtual dedicated server, it's $46.39. So dedicated server $117. Okay, so now if you go to the VPS, now, as you can see, you have the Cloud VPS 0 package, which gives you 2 GB, 4 GB RAM, 2 CPU, 15 GB NVMe M2, or 100 GB SSD. And for creating the backups, no snapshot, 30 GB traffic. Make sure 30 TB, not GB, the traffic or the bandwidth. It's totally depend upon you which services you are going to use or which package you are going to use. As you can see, it's giving 50% off private networking. Okay, so I'm going to use the Cloud EPS one because for CPU, 6 GB RAM, and 100 GB NVMe M2 drive is enough for me. If I click this one, because I'm going to buy this one, here you can see you can select the terms length, 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. As you can see, $1.3 save, and it's $5 save. I'm going to select the 12 month, and now you can select your region, which region you are going to use or host your website. So let's suppose I'm from Pakistan, and my mostly audience from Pakistan or India or the Asians. So that's why I should select the India, because it's the nearest region for me, or nearest location of my server. Okay, so if I want to give the services to the other region, like United State or like European, so that's why I have to use the Asia and also Singapore. Asia, Singapore is my best locations because I'm giving the services in Asia, and also I'm also giving the services to my other regions. Okay, so now you can select the storage, which is storage you are going to use. 600 GB SSD drive, and I'm selecting 100 GB NVMe M2 drives, so it's free. If you're planning to use 150 drive, it's totally depend upon you. Just click on this one. As you can see, it's adding the value to your order, so free. And now, which operating system you are going to use? So either you are using the Ubuntu. So if you click on the operating system, you can install the Ubuntu, you can install the Windows Server, you can install the Red Hat or the Debian, so Alma Linux. So these are the operating system you can install. I'm going to install the Ubuntu 20.04. You can also install the version of Ubuntu 20.04, 22.04 version. Just click on the specific version which you are going to use. So I'm using the Ubuntu 20.04. Okay. So if you are using the cPanel, it's $22.99. It's a big deal. So if so my total amount is $68 for 12 months. So if I select this one, as you can see, it's going to $344. So I'm not going to afford this one because I'm going to use my instance as a programmer. So now you have to select the password. You have to use the password. So root is your username. You can generate a new password by using this one, or you can add your own password. It's totally dependent upon you. Now, once you have selected the password, then you can select the object storage. So add some object storage space to backup your VPS. You can select the 250 GB for the Asia. It's give you the value $3.99, or you have to pay the extra amount $3.39. As you can see, $3.39. I'm not going to use this one for the networking. So if you are selecting no private network, that's free. If you are selecting the private networking, enable. That means if you have two instances, if you have two VPS and you want to communicate one instance to another instance, you have to select this one, which gives you the secure communications between two instances. Okay, fine. So I'm not going to use this one. This is the by default bandwidth 32 TB out plus unlimited in. So this is the bandwidth 200 megabytes connections. So you can select the one IP address or one plus one additional IP address. So I'm selecting one IP address. So add-ons, you can select the add-ons backup space. This one you can select the man unmanaged. That means if you are selecting the manage, it will give you a lot of, or you have to give the a lot of money. So I'm saying unmanaged, so it's $68. Now monitoring, you can just use the full monitoring. I'm saying I'm not going to use the monitoring. If you are planning to install the SSL certificate, it's cost $158 because the SSL certificate worth is $89 and my entire instance is $68. That's not that's a big deal for me because I'm going to install the Let's Encrypt SSL certificate out of the box for me. So server quantity is one. You can also select one, two, three, or four server quantity. So it's totally depend upon you. So I have selected these things and now I'm ready to go. It's $68.89. So now if I go to the next, now you have to create the individual account because I'm a web developer. So that's why individual account. If you have a business account, you can also click this one. So I'm saying my name is okay. So address, you can select your address. So let's suppose this is the dummy address, and now this is the phone number, and this is the email address, and this is the email address. Yes, I would like to subscribe the newsletter. So once again, just click on this one. Okay, now you can also use the credit card because I'm going to use the credit card. Okay, so now if I'm saying you can select them manually, so PayPal, if you want to pay the amount by using the PayPal, just click on this one. But I'm going to pay the amount by using my credit card. Okay, so for the credit card, as you can see, I have these extensions which save me a lot of money. So I'm saying apply. It's activating. Make sure it's $68. So as you can see, I will receive 99.10 or 20.20 cashback activates. So activated cashback, fine. So now I'm saying I'm going to use the credit card. That means out of $68, I will receive $10 or $22 my cashback. So give your numbers. Just click on the next button. Okay, so as you can see, it's saying review your order. So name, credit card, plus 4 CPUs, 6 GB RAM, 1 Synthesis, Asia, Singapore, 100 GB NVMe M2, Ubuntu, 32 dB your bandwidth, or you can select the terms. I have selected 12 months terms. So monthly is this one time fees 0, due date 6.17 multiplied by 12 equals to this one. And now just order now. Just click on the order and pay. Okay, so you have successfully paid the $68.5. You have successfully purchased the, I'm giving the feedback. So I'm saying